who's been handling the questions and queries regarding today's sale for the past few weeks. Olivia and Ruben, also from the Ray White Ringwood team, has come out to help us with today's auction. For the neighbours in the crowd, there are some neighbours here. Thank you very much, neighbours, for coming out. It is your attendance. It does help build the atmosphere, build the excitement, and make it a special day for one lucky purchaser, and of course your soon-to-be new neighbour. To the bidders in the crowd, good luck with your bidding endeavours here, and we applaud your astute buying decision to come forth and participate in what is an absolute gorgeous family home on offer. And of course, to that successful bidder, well, hey, we just wish you congratulations in advance. Well, today's auction, ladies and gentlemen, will be conducted in accordance with any rules that are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting any late bidder offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. What that means, in layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give everyone ample warning. First call, second call, third and final call. But when the gavel hits, all over, red rover, can't take any late bidder offers past that point. Of course, the vendors, they do have a reserve right as auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The rules permit vendor bids. I'll make it really simple and really obvious if I'm going to make a bid on behalf of the vendor. In fact, I'll make it so simple and so obvious, I'll even use those words, vendor bid, and by law, only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, we do sell here today by public auction. We ask the successful bidder to go inside and execute the contracts that have been on display for the past 30 minutes. Pay a 10% deposit upon signing of those contracts with a settlement time in 90 days time. I am aware Josh has told me some parties have sought variations to those conditions. Those variations have been approved, but bid with confidence, knowing that the vendors have done absolutely everything that they can to make it as simple for you to bid and buy here this afternoon. What a fantastic offering that we have, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakewood estate, arguably the best estate in all of Knox, in a bowl court location, of course, no through traffic, 854 square metres of prime and Knoxfield dirt underpinning your family's future. Of course, you've got the lake, schools, you've got Westfield shopping centre going through a major redevelopment. It's a great location. Ask the neighbours, they'll attest to that. The property itself, it is absolutely ginormous. A big family home, of course. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, multiple living areas, and the study in the front, double garage, north facing entertaining area, those big windows, lots of natural light coming through the property. It's perfect property if you want to entertain in the summer or have a glass of red and sit in the front lounge in with the fireplace there. It's a wonderful property. That's why the owners have lived here for so long, 26 years, how long they have lived here. It's a very tightly held estate. Everyone wants to get in, but not many people want to get out. Because why would you? It's a great place to live. Well, that's probably enough out of me. You've seen it, you loved it. Now's the chance to bid and buy it. Where do we go? Where do we start? Opening bidder offer 12, Fernbrook Rise in Knoxfield. Where do we go? I've been calling auctions for about 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. Still to this day, I'm amazed at the respect to buyers. It seems to be every auction, I call for an opening bid and there's always that moment of silence as the vendors passing the property. Every buyer's very respectful. 800, got it there, 800. Good luck with the bidding today, there it is. 800 will start, let's go up in 25. 800 we have, 825 we surge, 800 clear bid off in here. 800,000 now, call it 3 times, good luck with the starter. First call, 800,000, 825 to get you in. Second call, 800,000. Third and final time, 800,000 to bid with the starter. 825. 825, good luck, welcome. 825, there's the competition. 850 we go. 50 you got it back there, 875. 850 I have, 875 we go. First call, 850. 75 got you back, 900. 950, big bad bold bid. Knockout bid, Mike Tyson will be proud, 950. At 950,000, 75 we go. 950 I have, first call, 950. Second call, 950,000. 75?
Yep.
75, $1 million. 1 million. Very cool garment collected, man. There's $1 million there. $1,025,000. Million I have. 25? First call, $1 million even. Second call, $1 million even. 25 we search. Third and final time at $1 million. Sure you're done. Yes? Good. Happy life, happy life. $1,025,000. $1,025,000. 10.50 we go. 10.75 even better. 10.75 I got it there. 1.1.
Yep.
1.1.
1.21.
1.21?
No, sorry.
1.125?
Yeah, 1.21.
Okay, just double checking there.
Sorry.
Be careful with those auctioneers around. 1,125,000. 1.15.
Yeah.
1.15. 75.
Yep.
75. 1.2.
Yep.
1.2 on the market, we sell. No better bid, hammer falls, 1.2 million. 25?
Yep.
1.225. 250? First call, 1.225. Second call, on the market, we sell. Third and final time.
Yep.
25. 275?
2.
1.25 we were at, 1.275 I search.
Is it 1,250?
That's 1.25, yes, correct.
1,000.
Not taking 1,000. 25 I'll take.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Understand value. 1.275. 1.3. On the market we sell. First call 1.275. New face on the race. Welcome. $1.3 million. 1.325. First call $1.3 million. On the market we sell. 2.5 to get you back. Second call $1.3 million.
At less or still 25?
I'll take 25. Yeah.
At less?
Do 30s if you want. The smaller the bit. They just encourage the next bit. 1.3, 1.325. Third and final time. $1.3 million on the market we sell. 25?
1,310.
Okay, I'll take it. Why not? 10. Same courtesy should you need 1.31. 10. 20. 30. 1.32 is the bid. First call, 1.32. 30. 25. 5 on top. Take it 10 at the moment. 10. Okay, 1.33. 30 is the bid. 40 we go. First call, 1.33. On the market we sell. 40 to get you back. Second call, 40 to reappear like a magic trick. Who's Eddie? Good to have you back. 1.34. 1.35 we search. 1.34 I have. First call. Second call, 1.34. Got you back 5. 1.35. 1.36. 35 I have. First call. Second call, 1.35. Third and final time. 6. 1.35 is the bid. 1.36. 1.37. 1.38. I'll keep going up. You tell me where to stop. 1.39.
Go by 5. 5 grand.
What about 10? Take 10 at the moment. Hang on to the 5. I need them, mate. 1.35. 1.36. Sound better. It's got a bit more of a ring to it. 1.35 is the bid. 3.6 can I say? I'll take 5 then. This is reposition. 1.355. Same courtesy, I'll take 5 if you like. 5.5 I have. 1.355. First call. On the market we sell. Second call, 1.355.
Do we have a minute?
Got 3 calls. 1.355. Third and final time. We're on the market. I'm going to sell. 5 grand to get you back. Why not? It's only money. 1.355. Think of it. The worst thing that happens if you bid to 1.36. Worst thing that happens is you buy it. If they bid over the top, you spent no money. Okay, made sense. Why not? 1.36. 65. 1.36 is the bid. First call. 1,360,000 on the market. We sell. Second call. Third, final time. Any rise at all? Another 5 to get you in. We're on the market. Take 2.5. 6, 7.5. 1.3, 6, 7.5. Where do we go from here? 1,367.5 the bid. First call. Second call.
Hang on. Can we have a minute?
Third, final time. 1.375. Big decision, I know. But I need to know. Can't keep the nice people waiting. 2.5 on top, I'll take Ruben if it gets them back in. All here, haven't forgotten about you. 2.5 to get you back. What are we doing, Ruben? Are we in? Are we out?
1,000?
Take 1,000. 385. 75 the bid. First call. On the market we sell. Second call. Third and final time. 85 is where it is. 3685. Another 1,000. 95.
What is it?
$1,369,500. $1,369,500. 3.7 I suggest. 1.37. First call.
1372.
7.2. Alright. 2.5 on top. $1,372,000. First call. On the market we sell. Second call. Third and final time. I need to know any rise. 2.5 tap. 1.372 the bid. Need to know in, out, what are we doing? 854 square metres. Lakewood Estate. 4 bedrooms, plus the study. Hell of a lot of real estate for that price. Nice Christmas present. 1.372 is the bid. You're doing your best. Big decision, I know.
1.375.
1.375. 3,000 on top. Got it. First call, 1,375,000. Second call, 1,375,000. Third and final time. Any rise at all? Take 1,000. Take 2,000. Take 10,000.
1,000.
Okay. 76. 76. Means you're buying a good house when there's fiercely competitors like this. Means when you go to sell the property in years to come, the same thing's going to happen. The reason I tell you that, if you go up a little bit more today, you're going to make a lot of money in 10 years when you go to sell it. Trust me, I'm a real estate agent. 1.376. Where do we go, guys? First call. On the market we sell. Suggest a big bold bid. It's like a staircase analogy. Go from ground floor to the first floor. It's a big step. You keep putting little steps in. It's easy to keep going up. $1.376 is where we're at. Where do we go? What are we doing, Josh? We in or we out? Suggest 1.38. Last roll it off. I suggest 1.38. First call. Second call. Any rise at all? Third and final time. I need to know, guys. In, out, what are we doing? I suggest 1.38. That's what the suggestion is. Need to know, guys. We in, are we out? Can't keep the nice people waiting. Any rise at all? $1.38 I suggest. So I'll take anything you give us. I need to know, Ruben. Are we in, are we out? Appreciate your patience. Sure. What about another 1,000? What about the last roll of the dice? Another 1,000. Sure. Positive. Half. What about 500? No rise at all. I think you bought it. Just give us a moment. You sure? You're in or you're out? You don't seem convincing. 854 square metres. Boulder Court. Lakewood Estate. Knox City going through a major redevelopment. Schools at your doorstep. You've got the lake just down the road. Need to know. Are we in? Are we out, Ruben? 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, got the fire. Nice sitting out there watching the cricket. The outdoor entertaining area facing north. Plenty of natural light through the property. It's a nice place. There's not many others like this on the market.
Done.
You done? You sure? Alright, I think you bought it. We're selling. Gonna be the late bit. I'm going to call it 3 more times. Going once. Going twice. Third and final time. Positive. 100%. You're throwing cards out, Ruben. 100% done? Need to know. We have a saying at Ray, if you're smiling, they're spending. You're certainly
No,
smiling.
we're not.
Sure? All right, I think you bought it. We're sailing, ladies and gentlemen. We've sold. Congratulations. Thanks for coming out. Have a lovely, lovely day. Merry Christmas and see you at the next Ray White Ringwood auction.